welcome back to Acting Out. If you haven't gotten over my impressive Spanish at this point right now, just calm down, because I have two wonderful guests who are involved in a very exciting venture. Both of them are actors, producers, writers, and they have a very exciting project coming up which we're going to share with you. It's my pleasure to welcome Mr. Peter Austin and Mr. David Giardina. How are you, David?
Hi, good.
Good to see you here. David, tell us about how you first got involved with Pete and Dave. How did it happen?
Well, it started on the set of Moonstruck, which was a movie with Cher, and Pete and I had the leads in that.
And Cher was just a secondary.
Yeah,
role.
we hired her later on. We thought she was pretty good. We saw some old movies of hers and said,
Besides
give her a
music.
chance. Give her a chance.
Yeah.
But, of course, on the cutting room floor, we were left out. So you do see us briefly walking by. But actually, Pete and I were extras on that movie.
And you decided to be stars, so therefore you said you were going to do your own series.
We tried our darndest, let me tell you. We tried to redirect. They told us to walk over there where we sort of looked where the camera was, and we walked in front of the camera as much as we could.
So that's how you established a rapport with each other.
Exactly. We started clowning around, and then...
you were an actor before, too, weren't you?
Yes, yes. I've been doing this for a long time, and Pete has been doing this for a long time. And we just decided to come up with a project, which is with Pete and David.
Peter, I don't know how you find time for projects, because I know you've been on every single soap except one, Loving, right?
That's correct.
The producers of Loving, if you're watching, he's available. He's not been on that show. He's been on every other show as far as that goes. Tell us a little bit about Pete and Dave. Set it up, because we have a clip we're going to share with our viewers.
Alrighty. Pete and Dave basically is based on two knuckleheads, Pete and Dave, who wake up in the morning and decide to try show business. And it goes through the adventures of the day, meeting agents, managers, casting directors.
Are there any personal experiences that you have in there?
Basically, the entire Pete and Dave project is based on myself and David's dealings with people in show business throughout the years. So it's all based on reality. There's nothing dirty to it, no nudity.
Well, we don't have any profanity. Besides, this show is going to Venezuela, and we know we're starting off clean slate.
I love it there.
Let's do this. Acting Out is now going to show you a clip from a series that is going to be slamming throughout the United States very soon, called Pete and Dave. Let's take a look and find out what it's about.
Good, that's really good, good. You know, I see the spark of a great talent just from talking to you right now. The same spark that I saw in some people who went on to become very, very big stars. And I see it in you.
Hooray for Hollywood, that's gooey valley, hooly Hollywood, where any office boy or young mechanic can be a panic with just a good-looking pan. And any shop girl can be a top girl.
Don't you realize the importance of having someone there who knows show business, who can guide that spark in the right direction?
Yes.
Very good.
The more I look at you, the more it strikes me that you're just right for a few film projects I'm connected with.
Really? A few film projects?
Yes, yes. In fact, I have a few scripts right here I'd like to show you, but I wanted to ask you.
How do you support yourself when you're not doing show business?
Oh, I do temp work, office work.
I see. And do you share rent?
Yes, I have a roommate.
Good. And how much money would you say you make a week?
Well, I make about $250 a week.
$250 a week. Well, that's fine, just fine, yes. Because I can see you're a very hard worker. People like you will go far.
I hope so.
You got a great smile.
Does he go far? Doesn't he go far? You're going to have to watch Pete and Dave. Tell us what you're doing with this project, guys. You're getting it out now to different producers, and I understand you're at the pinnacle of its popularity.
I'll tell you, Michael, it is so hot right now that I had to cool myself off before I came in.
Where is it going now? What are your
Well,
plans
at this stage, we're doing a lot of promotional work to get the Pete and Dave project off the ground. Places like HBO has given us a very good review. It will keep us in mind for future projects for them to develop it into a
How
series.
did you get it into HBO, Peter?
Basically by contacting the people in charge of production there, of the casting, speaking to them, liking the idea, sure, send us some of your material, liking it, then sending us their reply.
That's great. David, for yourself, you're not only involved with Pete and Dave, but you have your acting career going. What are you currently doing right now?
Well, I'm in a show in Westport, Connecticut, which is called You Can't Take It With You. It's a very famous comedy. It was a movie, Frank Capra movie. And I play the IRS man, which is very funny at the moment because Connecticut just passed an income tax. So everyone loves me when they come to see that show. They want to throw things at me, which I don't blame them for.
So you're having fun with live theater now?
Yeah, it's like something that's very enjoyable. It's good to keep doing that.
Great. Peter, what are you doing currently right now?
Well, at the moment, with producing Pete and Dave, not only that, I'm also doing a small comedy work of late. I've been playing at McGuire's Comedy Club in Bohemia, which in fact the trailer of Pete and Dave is being shown on a weekly basis. Also McGuire's, which I've just told you, and Anton's, which is Richard M. Dixon's club. I've been doing comedy work.
Are you still doing the soap opera work and acting there? Because both of you guys not only act, you not only do everything like writing, directing, producing, you're multi-talented. You're both very threatening around here.
Well,
We're
thank
real
you very
Renaissance
much,
guys.
Michael.
Yeah,
appreciate
yeah.
it.
I
Watch out.
I wish we really had more time to talk to you, but I appreciate you coming down, and lots of luck with
I
Pete and
appreciate
Dave.
that.
I love what
Thank
you've
you.
done to the place, Michael. It's very nice.
Thank you very much. That's about all the time we have for Acting Out. I really appreciate your being here with us. Those folks in Venezuela, we're going to be coming. I know that you really were impressed with my Spanish, so we may play all of South America. Those of you in London, jolly old London, England, we really enjoy your being with us also. Acting Out is going to be back again. Check your local papers for us. Until the next time, this is Michael Blinderman saying, have a wonderful minute and really stay well. Take care.
Hi, I'm Andy Gibb. They didn't ask me to do this because I'm an expert on AIDS. Because you don't have to be to understand the facts. AIDS is preventable. AIDS is spread sexually by men and women in some very specific ways. IV drug users who share needles can also get AIDS. That's it. If you don't know the facts, it's time to get an education.